Well, what's impressive about this Broncos team is how many different ways they can win. They can use miracle comebacks like they did 2 weeks ago against the Giants. They can win pretty like they did last week when they dominated the Cowboys. And they can win ugly like they did today against the Texans. To Houston, we start this one in the fourth quarter. The Broncos were trailing, no surprise there, down 15-7. Bo Nix fires down the sideline to R.J. Harvey for the touchdown. That's 3 straight games the rookie has scored. Denver would go for 2 to tie the game, and Bo Nix is going to find Troy Franklin in the back of the end zone, and we're all knotted up at 15 apiece. This one was still tied in the final minute. This time, Nix calls his own number and takes off a 25-yard run into Texans territory. That sets up Wil Lutz for this game-winning field goal, and he knocks it through. 18-15 the final. Another fourth-quarter comeback. Make it 6 in a row. Rod Mackey is in Houston with more on these do-or-die Denver Broncos.
You can't be good all the time, and after scoring 77 points in their last 5 quarters, including 44 in their last game, the Broncos offense went AWOL. You know, it's a good thing the Denver D was there to bail them out.
I said, you got to show up and be tenacious enough to go out there and make the play that's made for you. And so I'm just proud to have a defense that's willing to go out there and put their helmet in the pile and get dirty. And when it's time to make a play, we do it.
I don't think anybody really forgot about us. But, yeah, they talk about their defense. But, I think we have the best defense in the league, and I'm just keep saying that and keep standing on that week in, week out. And, definitely came out and showed some of that today. And what's crazy, we can be even better.
Jonathan Cooper claims that all that talk about the great Texans defense didn't bother him, didn't motivate him, but they sure played like it did. We'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you, Rod. Let's take a look at the rest of the division. Starting with Chiefs and Bills, a huge showdown in Buffalo. Second quarter, Bills up 7, direct snap to Rashee Rice, and he takes it in. And we are all tied up at 7. We go to the third now. Buffalo up 21-13, and they're adding to it. Josh Allen shoves his way in from a yard out. He had 3 total touchdowns and only threw 3 incompletions the entire game. Bills get the big win over Kansas City, 28-21. That means the Broncos now have a 2-game lead over the Chiefs in the West. Chargers, meanwhile, trying to stay a game back of the Broncos in Tennessee today. First drive for L.A., and this one is going the other way. Justin Herbert picked off by Cody Barton. The pick 6 gives the Titans the early 7-0 lead, but Herbert would bounce back. Second quarter, 14-10 Titans. He hits Quentin Johnston in the corner of the end zone to take the lead. Chargers top Tennessee at 27-20. The Bolts have now won 3 of their last 4. They're just a game behind Denver. Raiders, meanwhile, hosting the Jags. 60 minutes wasn't enough to decide this one, so to overtime we go. Trevor Lawrence leaps across the goal line for the touchdown. Jacksonville takes the lead, but under the new rules, Vegas gets an opportunity to answer. And answer they would. Geno Smith hits Brock Bowers for his 2nd score of the day, but with 16 seconds left, Pete Carroll decides to go for 2 and play for the win instead of the tie, and Smith's pass knocked down at the line, and that's your ball game. Raiders with a crushing loss, 30-29 in overtime. As we know, the Raiders come to Mile High in just a few days.
All right, that's going to be an exciting one.
It sure will.
Broncos country at home.
Going
Raiders
for 7 in
a
row.
Raiders don't have a shot. That's my prediction.
You heard it here first.
Thanks, Alex. We'll be right back.